Prologue, Chapter 1. The first thing he felt was pain, not the sharp pain of an injury, something deeper, a headache that felt like his own mind was fighting against itself. He opened his eyes. Darkness, cold concrete beneath his body. For a few seconds, he didn't move. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know how he got there. He didn't even know who he was. His breathing became faster. His hands moved across his face, his clothes, his body. No wounds, no blood, no belongings, nothing. Only a strange symbol burned into the inside of his left wrist, a black circle with the number 13. He slowly sat up. The room was empty, a small gray chamber, 4 walls, 1 metal door, no windows, no furniture, no sound. He stared at the door. A normal person would have been afraid, but he didn't know what normal felt like. Fear existed, but memories didn't. He tried to think. His childhood, his parents, his name, a face, anything. Nothing. His mind was a blank room, a terrifying, empty room. He whispered the only question that came naturally. Who am I? The sound of his own voice scared him. It felt unfamiliar, like someone else had spoken. A loud mechanical sound suddenly echoed. The door unlocked. He froze. Slowly the metal door opened. Beyond it was a hallway. Bright white lights flickered above him. At the end of the hallway was another person, a woman. She was standing there, equally confused. They stared at each other. Neither spoke. Finally she asked, "Do you know where we are?" He shook his head. No. She looked relieved. Not because he knew the answer, because she wasn't alone in not knowing. More doors opened, one after another. People stepped out. A man with a beard, a young woman, an old man, a teenager, a tall, muscular man, a total of 20 people, 20 strangers, 20 empty memories. The old man looked around. "This isn't a prison." The muscular man laughed. "How do you know?" The old man pointed at the walls. "Prisons have prisoners." Everyone went silent. The young woman looked down at her hands. "I don't even know my name." Nobody answered, because they all had the same problem. They gathered in the center of the hallway. The muscular man spoke. "We need names." Everyone looked at him. "Until we remember our real ones." He pointed at himself. "I'll be Marcus." The others slowly followed. Elena, Daniel, Sarah, Victor. The man who had woken first stayed silent. Everyone looked at him. "What about you?" He opened his mouth. Nothing came. No name, no memory, nothing. Then he saw a word written faintly on the wall. Maybe it was always there. Maybe his brain had ignored it. Arav. He stared at it. He didn't know why, but something about that name felt right. Arav. The woman from earlier looked at him. "Is that your name?" He paused. "I don't know." A small smile appeared on her face. "Then I guess we choose who we want to be." He looked at her. "What?" She shrugged. "If we don't remember who we were," she looked around at the strangers, "maybe we get to decide who we become." Those words stayed with him. Years later, he would remember them. The hallway eventually opened into a massive city. Everyone stopped, because it was impossible. They expected a prison, a laboratory, a bunker, anything. But not this. A city. A complete city. Buildings stretched into the sky. Roads, apartments, shops, parks. Cars parked perfectly on empty streets. A city built for thousands. But not a single person existed. No movement, no animals, no life. A ghost city, surrounded by a wall so massive that it disappeared into the clouds. The wall wasn't made of bricks. It was metal. Smooth. Impossible to climb. A city trapped inside a cage. Then every screen turned on. Billboards, phones, television screens, inside houses, everywhere. A message appeared. White letters on black. "Welcome to City." 13, everyone watched. A second line appeared. "Memory restoration, failed confusion spread." "What does that mean?" Another line. "Number of subjects, 20, objective. Survive time limit, unknown." A final message appeared. "Day 1 begins now." Then the screens went black. Nobody spoke for several seconds. Then Daniel laughed nervously. "This is some kind of joke."